Hello and welcome to the final of the Swiss Mixed Championships. The Wizards from Geneva playing Solebang from Hams.
Yes. Cham. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced in Swiss German, but
I'm not a Swiss German speaking person myself. I can barely understand them, but I manage. Anyways, I'm Christine Obermeier, joined by Ulrike Lehmann, and we will guide you through this final game of this weekend. It's going to be an intense matchup,
yes,
and there's going to be a third party involved, which is wind.
absolutely. We've seen this in the previous games, that it really is a non-negligible factor. It's coming and going, and when it's coming, it's pretty strong. But both teams have fought their place, fought for their place in this final. Solebang defeating Fly High from Lausanne, and the Wizards defeating FucZH from Zurich. We've seen both teams earlier on the stream in the third place game.
There was some tough fought semi-finals, and
Yes,
just a universe loss for universe win rather for the Wizards, and a win by 2 or 3 points, I think, for Solebang, but also really close.
yes. I think those games were played yesterday, so these teams had quite a long time to rest. It's their first and only game today. So let's see who is woken up earlier. If they're coming in firing, or if they need some time to wake up and get there.
They've been here for a bit.
There we go. Pulls up. So the Wizards will start on offense. First pull goes out of bounds. So we will have the Wizards starting from the break point. Favorable field position. So just for the visuals, Solebang will be playing in their signature yellow, and the Wizards will be playing in their signature, their well-known purple color. Signature purple color. There we go.
And we're off to the races.
Yes,
Some
we
horizontal
can,
stack play. Interesting choice.
Nice shot, Varna's there. Very experienced player with the disc. I think this whole match is going to be a rather interesting battle between experience and young and hot, because I think the whole Geneva team has quite a lot of experience in their team, since most of the younger players play in their second team, whereas Solebang is concentrating all the team in all the clubs team in one team. So we got a lot of young players also playing on this one. And we got Tenalia there with the catch. Standard tight defense there for the first score for the Wizards. They're off to a really good start there for a clean hold.
Clean but very contested.
Yes.
There were flying bodies left, right, and center. But very good job by the Wizards to look at resets and do all the things right.
Absolutely. But let's see how they fare. From what I've been told, that Solebang is playing with kind of two groups of people. The one group of line is kind of the experienced line, and the other one is kind of the young and wild line.
The
And a lot of gunslingers, so can know this is the one that's being fielded now for the offense. You can expect a lot of daring, deep throws, athletic games. But let's see how the Wizards will fare with this on defense.
We'll have Charlotte Terrasson pull for the Wizards.
Yes.
Of course, an ULTI.TV contributor.
But today she's been focusing on getting ready for this final game.
Coming back from an ACL injury.
Yeah, she's been dealing with this for quite a while, I think. Niemecher putting the pull. Hinkle got already a turnover, short field for the Wizards there. Murray picking up the disc. Oh, funny. Enrique for the score. And 2-0 for the Wizards. I think they're off to a dream start.
A quick hold for them. That was easy stuff, just a miscommunication, and the handler sets resets
Yes.
was something that is super important for every offense. And yeah, Solebang will struggle to come back from that early, but
Yes.
I think they'll keep their stuff together and manage to get that going.
Absolutely, especially if they don't get frazzled by what just happened. Just lift your head back up and stay cool, and what happened, and next point is the next point.
That's one of the good things of having two very different lines. You are not putting your O line out again, you're just telling the other people to play now, and they'll go back out and hopefully play defense.
Absolutely. Now we got the Wizards out again. We got Murray pulling against the wind. Nice pull there with a little bit of roll. Van Yushin picking up. And they are directly opting for the deep throw. Good read there by the receiver, but the pressure from defense was high enough that he could not really make good play for the disc. So we got another early turnover from Solebang, but this time, since it was on a hack, the Wizards have almost the full field to cover if they want to score. Murray with the disc, looking for options, finding paper. Back to Murray under tight pressure to Kashlin with the great layout grab to save the pass. She's looking for options, looking for the reset. Good pass back into the center to Murray. Varno coming in hot. That's like a bad collision. I mean, Varno managed to keep a hold of the disc. This did not look like a good fall there. She stumbled, like Gardner was slipping, and
it felt like the Solebang player slipped.
Yeah. Solebang player slipped, and Varno just stumbled over her with an awkward fall. Just also the Wizard spray checking that Gardner is okay as well. Hey, she's getting back up. Hey, okay, I'm fine, guys. But I think she will take an injury sub. But really good offense. So get Terrasson coming in for her.
It's a good substitution.
Yeah,
if I might say so myself.
Yeah, but she's actually sporting the jersey of a different really good Wizards player. And again, Kechlin overthrown. Good pressure there from Van Yushin, putting his lanky frame into the picture. So the Solebang is getting another chance at that point. Fendrich with the disc, finding Van Yushin. Got a pick call. Kinda just jogging in the backspace. Like, yeah, maybe. Okay, and we're back. And Yushin with the disc faking the deep throw. Fendrich, yeah, playing cut. Oh, great catch there by Carriozo. Again, Fendrich with the disc, finding Van Yushin. Don't really have any continuation. Opting to dump it back to Fendrich, who finds a teammate. Lofty disc, but just a really good position there by Fendrich. And Solebang on the score, 2-1 still for the Wizards.
But their first point in that final. Solebang opting to keep the disc within the handler space for this one, not daring another deep shot, but rather just chilling and making sure the easy things, the reset though.
Yeah, but also they didn't have any good deep options. They were presenting himself, and instead of forcing it, they kept it easy.
So I think It'll be a personal matchup. I think I talked about this to other people. I've seen it before, and I talked to you about this a little bit. The athletics on Solebang might be a little better on the male matching side because there are some very young and super athletic players, whereas the female experience on Wizards is a bit more developed.
Yes.
We'll see if both teams can use that to an advantage, as Wizards are now pinned in their own end zone.
Upline shot there to Murray. Keller there. And Reben with the deep shot. He has 2 receivers, and the wind is floating high. Oh, and he had 3 receivers, and the one receiving it could not keep a hand on it. So Hinkle now with the disc. Baumgartner to the other Hinkle. He has a multitude of Hinkle options on the field there. We have all 3 Hinkle siblings playing. Got a cutter streaking deep, but the throw just not high enough, not enough float. Okay, so the Wizards can get another chance at the hold. Murray picking up the disc. That's a shot from Reben. Enrique striking deep. And the defense just jumping a little bit too early. Not yet in. And there we go. Give and go action there. Enrique with the score. And Wizards up 3-1. It was not a clean hold, but the hold nonetheless.
Indeed, yeah. Flying bodies from Solebang, right, left, and center, but the defense always just inches away.
Yes.
Centimeters, that is, and yeah, not a lot you could do different, right? That
Yes.
jump was mistimed a little. The layout to keep from breaking didn't work out either. It's the little things. They've worked before. They might work in later stages of the game, but right now Wizards are really using all the options they are getting.
Absolutely. For the moment, they're kind of sniffing at each other, is what the other team can do. And the first time they already met last weekend in the first round, and their Solebang came out successful. So maybe this time the Wizards will have the longer breath.
There's a saying of you never win twice against the same team, but it's different weekends. It's not the same.
Yes.
It might be the same tournament, but
Yeah.
it's a different weekend.
But maybe they brought different people also to playing. Okay, so we get Kadner with the disc for Solebang. So again, we have kind of the experience line out there for Solebang. So far, they have been the line that has scored the point. Oh, nice grab there by Carriozo again. Feindrich. And then Schmiediger. Van Wieschen with another nice inside shot, but just a little bit too far out of reach for Feindrich to run it down. So this gets back into the hand of the Wizards.
What I liked about it was that there wasn't any curve or steepness on there, but that's also what I didn't like about it, because that meant that it was super zippy and just put into so much space.
Yeah. So get Neville with the disc there. Köchlin. Köchlin, interestingly, is a player that she prefers to play mixed instead of playing the single gender divisions. So we get Tenalia now with the disc. Of the coaches of the team, but he's playing it straight to Van Wieschen, one of his players from the Swiss national mixed team. So maybe he's so used to passing this to him that by accident this might happen once in a while.
Probably.
So Vanushin with the disc here. Back to Fenrich, back to Vanushin. And again, you can see that he's moving for this kind of shot. But this time Carrioso unable to keep her hands on the disc. Okay, the Wizards are not paper with the disc now. He's looking for Neville to have a reset to get to Nadia coming in hot. And again, upline shot. Super close and just a little bit hasty.
Pushed it out of his own hands.
Yes.
There, the Wizards player. It's a multiple turnover point. 2 turnovers apiece.
Yes. So maybe I think the team's now kind of seeing like each other's strengths and weaknesses and trying to shut them off. Beautiful shot there. And great read there by the Solebang player for calling an injury right away. Yeah, I think he put his body on the line there.
He did. We'll get an immediate replay of that. Look at that. And he opts to take the injury. Has the disc in his hand still, so the possession will be with Solebang, but switching. And also the Wizards will opt to take a substitution.
Yeah. Always a good choice. Yeah, Fenrich again now with the disc. To his teammates. Shimmy, shimmy. Oh. Good awareness of the disc. And again, Vanushin and Fenrich, they're just so quickly bouncing the disc between them, but this disc is a high one. Wait a second, they might be a call that it's out of bounds.
It was an impeccable catch, for sure,
Yes.
but close to the back line, and also, as you pointed out before, it's going downhill
Yes.
a little bit, so it's really dangerous, actually.
I have a small talk about this. We can see a replay here, but I think from our angle, because it's going down there, I think Tenalia looking down at where he landed and is like, I'm landed out of bounds, so you probably did too.
Calling time for that discussion. And our camera crew pointing that there is actually a replay. Maybe the aerial shot will show.
Yeah.
And we'll get that one here again.
Good. Look at this.
Good give and goes from these players. And
just a bit high there. He can go.
oh, it does look
They
super
were
close.
very close to the line, so it's really difficult to tell.
The fact that the lines are red just makes it harder as well.
Yeah, especially if you're suffering from the kind of the red-green blindness. I think they're contesting it, so the disc goes back to Vanushin, which I think is a good option. Like if the both sides can't agree and discussion is a bit lengthy.
Let's be honest about that. The pass wasn't the best.
Yes.
The decision making.
Absolutely. Fenrich, Vanushin again, Riges, Carrioso. But good patience there in front of the end zone, looking for the good option. Vanushin again now with the disc. Fenrich, Riges, Victor Fenrich. And given going. And Gardner unable to close her hand on the disc.
So many passes in front of that end zone, the red zone setup, just working out so well for them. And then the last pass into the end zone, as we've seen again and again, just overshot.
Absolutely, but also great pressure from the Wizards on defense. Not really giving them any easy options. Nice shot there from Neville. But then, great awareness by Kirchlin. Just to be there for the reset. Kirchlin again, she gets 2 receivers, and this is what happens. You have 2 receivers and you just throw in between the 2 of them. Trying to cheer on her teammate. Gardner with the disc, and she's opting to throw long because great effort there also by Murray, but just not enough defenders in there, and Riggers able to reel it in, making it 2-3. The Wizards still in front, but Solebang slowly coming back in.
An impressive shot. Well seen that receiver was completely open with a mismatch. Gender mismatch at that.
But a great effort from Murray trying to defend there, but also the pass was just too good.
Indeed,
then we get Gardner with the shot. Great catch there. Seeing that he's not in yet, and Riggers also great awareness to have the follow-up option there. Be in space. Yeah, but this also shows you how important it is. Like, if you have a turnover, don't just get angry and just switch and play the defense, because otherwise your assignment will just sneak away from you. As you have the sneaky Solebang player showed us very clearly. So with it, like on offense, but so far we've only seen person defense. Both teams. Gotten back with the disc. And
a first error there, yeah. Solebang with
the high pressure there. Let's see, you got Hinkel with the disc to Baumgartner, to Hinkel, Dahinden. Hinkel in the center, and back to Hinkel. Seeing another Hinkel.
All the Hinkels.
All 3 are on the field.
Of course, the twins, and then their older brother Moritz.
Yes. And back to Baumgartner and to Hinkel. And again, Paula Hinkel. Looking for an option. Looking for a brother. Dahinden with the disc. Nice give and going there. Not really liking the upline options. Give and go. And the score. And a break for Solebang, taking us to 3-3.
And that's a break and evening it out. 1 break apiece. We're all back on serve. Something Solebang really needed, and the way they did it was just impeccable.
Absolutely. Great pressure on defense, and once they had the disc, really nice, calm red zone offense there. Not trying to get too hasty. So 3-3.
Of course, now Wizards back on offense again. And the female matching player pulling.
The Wizards told us in the start that their strategy is to give the space to their female matching players, because they know and they've seen that the matchups might be a little bit maybe more in their favor on the female side. The male side is really well matched. Kirchlin now with the disc. looking for options. She wants to play it back into the center, but she doesn't really see options. But now the disc, good overhead shot to Neville. Murray, great work there to reel in that disc close to the end zone line. Lopez cutting there, turning away from the disc. Now we get Pepe. Again, the stack is starting to get a bit static, lacking momentum. Great movement there by Kashlin. Again, continuations are missing. Bordeaux with the disc. And Pepe. And Bordeaux in the right position for the score. 4-3 for the Wizards.
That was a clean hold under a lot of defensive pressures by Solebang. They're clamping down on this far sideline, really not letting anything go over. The only thing that made it was a hammer. And then just such good pressure every single step of the way after that. There were calls on the sideline from get it off that line, get it off that line. But that they didn't manage.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they're really clamping down hard on the reset players. So really trying to contest the up line and on the mark the around. So it's really, really difficult. But I think it was a good option there also then from Kashlin to just try the overhead throw, finding Neville.
That was the best thing that she had, like the best option. And I love a good hammer.
Yeah.
Just thinks it can get so much, can open up so much space.
Go. Pull from the Wizards.
Wow.
Yeah, again the young and wild line out there for Solebang. Baumgartner picking up the disc, walking into the break point. Nice giving going there. Mr. Hinke, Mayer with the disc. Baumgartner. Hinkel. And the deep shot going up. But this chick.
Oh, and what a layout. Just trying everything, the Hinden,
but people sitting there really close to the sideline on the other side of the field, so maybe they should move back a little bit.
I think so, yeah.
Because the Hinden, without any respect for his own body, just throwing himself into the spectators.
I'm not surprised that he does that. It's just really dangerous.
Okay, so now the Wizards get another chance at a break. A great defense there by Baumgartner, flying through the air. Woo.
Hanging on to that somehow.
Yes. Again, Baumgartner to Hinkel. Seeing the Hinden. Just high disc. Oh,
and
really good collection there. And Baumgartner.
And that one is a score for
Great
Solebang.
grab there by the Solebang player. Getting high, putting the 4th point on the board for Solebang.
All tied up at 4 is all
and
good
you
everything.
can see hugs on the field like, thank you for this catch.
Yeah.
There we see it again. The Hinden. Where's the disc?
So many.
Yeah.
So many contested catches on that one.
And then just a super high jump from number 15 for Solebang.
And Wizards calling a timeout to get a break in, a little one. And we're also going to go into a quick break, and we'll be back with you after these messages.
always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
We're back live after this timeout. Wizards took in between points. Well, see what they cooked up here. I think they're opting for just a break for some of their players, because that was a break, a score, of course, in favor. Oh, just a hold. Sorry for.
Yeah, it was a hold. There was
for Solebang.
I think it was maybe not to stop any momentum, but maybe really to give some of their players a little bit of rest. In there with the pull, collected by Neville. I'll give go with Denalia. And again, not really a lot of movement from the Wizard cutters. I think maybe it's like with the defense clamping on so tightly, they don't really opt to cut, but they need to. Varno with the difficult catch under a lot of pressure from Carriozo, and a turn for Solebang with a relatively short field. Manishin with the disc, again with his partner in crime, Findrich.
Yeah, they've got such good red zone offense. That's
Yes.
Solebang.
It's really kind of the give and go, and then again give and go. And then the pass just a bit too much out in front for Vanushin. It's really hard to do.
And it's so funny to see like such a tall player just lay out, because it's so much body flying through.
But he was still, despite all this effort, he was unable to get a hold of this disc. So Neville again with the disc in his hands for the Wizards. Again asking for some cuts to develop downfield. Murray with the great grab there for the Wizards, and a deep shot. Oh. Even though Reges had good field position, Bodu was able to get a hand on the disc, but he did not manage to maintain possession.
It was pretty close, but yeah, that disc just knocked out of his own
Yes.
hands.
So we get now Fendrich with the disc to Vanushin. And he's calling a timeout, trying to get some organization into the Solebang offense. And
Yeah,
with this, I think we also will take a little timeout.
I think we do, and they need some recovery. They need some new planning, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And we'll go after a few messages. We'll be back with more offense.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member
and
and
fund
fund
our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
We are back live here after this timeout. I'm not a fan particularly of taking timeouts during points, because it just we often see the offense like throw that away on the first throw after that.
Because it also gives the defense time to restructure and to resettle.
Exactly.
Yeah. But maybe in this situation is getting kind of messy, so maybe Vanushin saw the necessity to game plan anew. Findrich, a round shot there. Schmiediger with the disc. Findrich again. Carriozo. Woo! Nice second grab. And we got a pick call on the field. back to Fendrich. Van Yushen. And again, deep shot going up. Schmiediger and Denalia battling for space. Great catch there, and again he's putting his body into it all. And this is a break for Solebang.
Indeed it is, a well-deserved one. That disc hanging for ages, and it felt like the disc was moved on and on and on by the wind, but the player never gave up and battled for position and kept it.
Absolutely.
So well.
And again, no respect for his own bodily safety, just throwing himself at the disc and giving it all, and coming down with the score for his team Solebang. So yellow shirts streaking the fields, bringing out the young guns again. Got Paula Hinkle there ready to pull. Great pull there by Paula Hinkle. Murray picking up the disc for the Wizards. Baumann, Terrasson, Trachtenberg. Looking for options, finding Murray up line, but great pressure from Baumgartner, but Murray managing to keep a hold on the disc. Belaitis with the cut, and the score for the Wizards.
And that was that was such a clean score for the Wizards. It was just pass after pass after pass, some intensity, some tough grabs, but nothing too stifles, nothing that Wizards couldn't come up with.
Yeah, a great catch there by Murray on the sideline, under really tight attention from Baumgartner.
Indeed, and giving the pressure back to Solebang as they have to hold now, and it's kind of, I don't think we can call it upwind downwind because the wind is kind of across,
yes,
but it has a tendency of moving from the right side to the left side of your screen to be a bit harder to score, I think.
Yeah, but I think so far we haven't really seen much difference, I think, in how at least these two teams score. Maybe more a question of who's on the line. Ooh, Gardner with a spicy catch there of the pull, but full confidence that she will be able to throw it as a completely poached player for Solebang. Just going back to Van Yushen. And again, really nice give and going there. With the disc, Van Yushen and Fendrich. These two just happy to give and go. And we get the Solebang player in there. Back to Van Yushen and to Fendrich, looking for options. Gardner getting free. It's also a fun matchup to have Varno and Gardner. They've known each other also for quite a long time, and I can imagine they've played together and against each other in different teams. Together on the national team and against each other on the Wiz and Solebang side. Because these two players have been true to their teams. They got a big call on the field.
And again, a really long time for Solebang to stay within that red zone. Of course, nobody's really standing around. They're all moving super fast and moving that disc with them.
Yes, but they're waiting for the right opening to present itself.
They've been a bit closer to the zone already, but they don't mind losing a few meters.
Fanders given the give and go options. Now he's moving back out into the hander set. And happy to jump the disc in for the score for Solebang, making it 6-5.
And a clean hold for Solebang this time around. It's just, it seems like teams have grooved into a rhythm of holding and knowing what to do, what to expect from their defense as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can see that these teams really earned their spots in the final. Fighting for every single point, making it exciting. We get quick short game, we get the deep game, and they're connecting out a lot of these passes. And
yeah, they've got it all, both these teams. Wizards, I think they're playing O and D line, right? Just a setup of
yeah, or maybe they're also just changing kind of upwind, downwind. But they seem to have also two groups of players
that play together well. For Solebang, it's very decisive.
Yes.
And I love that.
Getting in Murray with the disc. The two Murrays are not on the same line since one always has to take care of their daughter. Trachtenberg now with the disc. Looking for an option. Ooh. Henkel almost there with the defense, but Enrique with the disc get a pick call on the field.
I get a lot of pick calls in these games.
Yeah, I think also because both teams have these quick movements, which easily end up with the creation of pick calls. But I think it seems that this will stay with Terrasson.
Yeah, it is. It is a breakthrough. So.
Yes. Enrique with the disc. And opting for the overhead throw. And caught by Terrasson. Just outside the end zone. And
impressive, really.
Really nice. Nice overhead throw and great collection by Terrasson. And then the assist for the score. Making it 6-6. Level pickings here. And really, not really any advantages for either of the team.
Not really, no. And Terrasson with that amazing 7 cut, like slashing to the one side and then going over to the other, getting that hammer, knowing her throwers so well, and then pushing that disc into the end zone for the score there. Another clean hold, and that's just really good stuff from both sides. No one yet really getting the better of the other.
Absolutely. And also both teams showing exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's a great mixture between taking some risk and then playing it calm again and being super composed with the way they attack.
Absolutely. Okay, there we go again. Pull from the Wizards. Gardner picking it up. And again, Van Yushin and Fendrich just happy to play it. And we got the deep shot going up for Grob, almost in the end zone. And going, ooh, the disc gets caught a little bit by the wind. And still, Solebang manages to maintain possession. Amazing grab there by Rodriguez. I don't know how he did this. From my point of view, it looked as if the defense really had the smackdown on that one.
Yeah, I think it was really crazy because the player like had position, and I think the thrower was even in there with them, and he's like, "Oh, I can't go, I can't go."
Huddle, and then
wow,
crumbling to the ground, but the disc is in his hand.
So we've called one of those lines the gunslinger line,
yes.
Right? And it wasn't the one on the field. Can you imagine? It doesn't look like it really.
So far, the young ones have to play defense all the time. And since the Wizards not really giving the disc away too easily.
True, but Fenrich can sling a gun or two.
Yeah. And if we've seen Van Yushen time and time again. Okay, Politis picking up the disc. Terrasson opening up her arm. We get Enrique and the close attention of Finkel, where we get a foul call.
It's a bit of a it's a tight one. I mean, it's a good put by Terrasson.
You can see a replay.
But it's also very high up.
Yes.
I mean, I love a good put. The players are really deep already, though, and Finkel opts to go from behind. I'm not sure from the speed of that replay we can really say if there was contact.
But I think he's not contesting it, so the disc will go back to Enrique. Okay, so with its maintained possession and a quick pass to Keller for the score, making it 7-7.
You know what that means?
It smells like a Galaxy point.
It really does. And as we are within one of halftime, the teams are going to be battling for that one. It's Solebang's offense, since they managed to break twice where Wizards only broke once in the beginning of the game. So I don't know, a slight advantage for them, but I haven't really figured out if there's any team getting the better of the other yet.
Yeah, from what I can tell, there seems to be a timeout called on the field.
Indeed, a timeout, and we'll just quickly recap and get ready, mentally ready for the Galaxy.
The misunderstanding. I don't know if they know they.
We'll just be back in a second. And we are back live. Galaxy Point. Which team will get the half-time favorable score here? Solebang on offense with the trusted, experienced line.
Yes, and we have Grope with the disc. Back to Van Yushen. And back to his partner in crime, Fendrich. Back to Van Yushen. He gets enough time. Finds Riggers in the center of the field. Inside shot to Carriozo. Back to Riggers. Oh, and really good save there by the Solebang player for the score, making it 8-7 in favor of Solebang, and this takes us to halftime. So both teams gets a few minutes to talk about what happened, what they want to play in the second half, And also we will take a bit of a breather here.
We'll see some highlights of that half first. And stay with you there, Carrioso, getting that zipper through and then put that into
bubble,
space.
bubble, bubble.
Another Finny. Oh, come on. But
Yeah.
she bubbled and caught that, and she kept her eyes on there all the time. So,
Some other great plays there by the Wizards.
indeed a favorable position for Solebang as they will restart on offense in that second half. But the Wizards really are working hard and grinding to start that first half. Then the miscommunication early for Solebang, where the Wizards got their first break and managed to go up 2 points early. And the Wizards with another amazing play, that layout on the far side, just keeping the toes in bounds.
And here the hero grab by Varno.
I think Carrioso with a big layout and so many highlights on both sides there. An injury taken after a big put, and we'll see the Hinden over there jumping into the spectators that are really close to the sidelines.
No respect for the 3-meter line. And then the layout defense by Baumgartner. Another great grab there by the Hinden.
Baumgartner really going every other there and putting it into space.
And a super high jump there by the Solebang player for the score.
I think that is a perfect put to Grobe late in that first half.
With the pass to Schmiediger.
Schmiediger.
Again laying out like there's no tomorrow. And here Trachtenberg. And just right on his shoulder, but Murray, that's still my disc. The beautiful shot up line there.
Catching it, coming down. And that hammer put to Terranson, just beautiful stuff, and she knew exactly where to go. And then just putting it in. Oh, not quite putting it in, just seeing a more open player also in the end zone for the score for the Wizards. And that was our highlights of that first half. There were some amazing plays with that, and
with all these many highlights, we're actually back after the halftime, ready to continue. Bring you more beautiful action here from sunny Bern. Sunny, windy, but somehow the wind has calmed down quite a bit.
Indeed, it's been a throws wind in a way.
Yes.
I know some people don't like calling it that, but I think it's very fitting where when you're a good thrower and you've got control of that disc, the bit of wind doesn't really stifle or change anything for you. But if you struggle with keeping control of that disc, it'll be harder for you to connect passes.
Yeah. All right, we will have Solebang coming out on offense. I think this is like I think it might be the second outing of the young and wild line for Solebang. On offense, they've been playing a lot of defense.
Indeed, it came out that way.
Yes. Yes, they've been trading for quite a big section of the game. Pull there by the Wizards.
Big one, but I don't think it'll land inbounds. It'll be close, but
just,
out.
Yeah, just about out of bounds. So Baumgartner opting to play Walker to the break point. It looks as if the Wizards might put on a zone defense there. Baumgartner passing it to his sister. And again to Baumgartner. And back to Baumgartner.
It looks like they're isolating Hinkle there.
I think he might have an assassin special attention. And a turn by Solebang. And a quick play, surprising the Solebang player. Pass to Belaitis. Terrasson high disc. Great second effort there. And Enrique with the disc. Back to Pepe. Back to Enrique. The Colombian style in there. Belaitis now with the disc again. Cashlin looking for options. Tenalia offering a reset. And Cashlin with the score for the Wizards. And the second half starts with a break for the Wizards from Geneva.
Paris Noman on the board, 8-8. To steal one of Steph Pazzo's signature phrases.
Yeah, he has a huge collection of those.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He won't mind me using that as well.
Yeah, but I think if you want to use them, you need to kind of try the impersonation.
So there is a point at Windmill in some game where I actually impersonated Steph Pazzo, and I will not do that ever again because that was embarrassing. But if you find it, you can text me the game because I can't actually remember which one it was. It's just, yeah, it's fun, but it's hard.
Yeah,
Steph has a very distinctive voice.
absolutely. And I think these two teams also have very distinctive styles of play.
Indeed.
And Solebang actually has two distinctive styles of play in their own team. So now we're back with the experience line.
Can we say that the experienced line, as we call them, have managed it better to play offense against that Wizard side?
Yes, absolutely. For the moment, they have been the more successful of the lines. I think the Young and Wild line has been broken twice. Whereas the experienced line is less prone to falter to the unrelenting pressure from the Wizards. Oh, great grab there. He actually slipped and then was still able to get up and catch a high disc there for Gardner, but she's able to hold on to the disc, but unhappy with the contact she received.
I think she was very close to the sideline there.
Yeah, I think it's being called in, but it's just that maybe the defense stepped on her foot. She had to retie her shoes. Gardner now with the disc. Really nice around chip shot. Vanushin again with the disc. Really nice shot there to number 83, and Gardner again. Great reception. Fendrich in the middle of the field. Vanushin. Fendrich again. Vanushin again. Opting for the give and go movement. Back to 83. Vanushin. Fendrich. Volkan Schmiediger. Unable to get there. Ooh, just a pile of bodies.
We'll get that again here, the replay. That nice outside flick.
And then it just moved up a little bit higher than expected, and the second effort, and then just
I thought he was
collision.
miles away actually, but maybe he touched his hand while running.
I think on the second attempt for the layout grab, I think there was some contact.
But resolved in a turnover, maybe arguing that
Contact occurred after.
exactly, or it didn't affect.
So Neville. Pepe. Nice playing there by the Wizards. Even though there's not a lot of options coming from the stack, they are disciplined enough to leave enough space for the players that are cutting hard. They have the space to run into. And again, we have the great Varnos-Gardner matchup there. I really love to see that one. Neville looking for his option. I think he looks for the deep throw, but he opts to throw the disc to Lopez. And Paper with the disc. Lopez going up line. And we got Barb coming in. Oh, trying to throw an inside throw instead of opting for the run, but I think might call a foul on the throw.
It was a bit of a late call.
Yes, I think he was like, maybe was the contact. Oh, need to have a think about it.
They're talking.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
he's retracting.
retracted.
He's retracting his call. Good spirit. They Kev now. Kev ready, can move. Aye. So Solebang gets another shot at a hold. Anishin with the disc. He got quite a lot of people streaking deep for him. They need to communicate. And Schmiediger again with the grab.
And that's a score. What a way to get a high and then low. Jumping over everyone.
Absolutely. He's shown it time and time again that he can do it. And this time it was for the score for Solebang. 9-8. Keeping things exciting.
Indeed, it's been really intense, that game, and no team really seeming to get the better of the other.
Absolutely, absolutely. Pressure staying on.
We'll see how Solebang will try and pressure the Wizards for a break.
Absolutely. So now again. Young and White line out, and again they have the job of playing defense, trying to stop the Wizards. Okay, we got Baumann picking up the disc for the Wiz. Lots of encouragement there for the defense. Terrasson with the disc. Reben. Overshot there. One of the first mistakes that we see from the Wizards, but we get a foul call on the throw.
It did come out a bit awkwardly. We'll
Uncontested.
So an accepted foul, and the disc will stay with the Wizards on that far sideline.
Back in Trachtenberg's hand. Back to Baumann. Belaitis. Fake in. Finding Reben. And finding Trachtenberg again. And Belaitis with the disc now on the sideline. Trying to recenter it to Reben. Nice inside to Terrasson. But just the tight pressure from Hinkel makes her lose control of the disc.
And that
so Solebang has a chance at a break. We got Baumgartner with the disc. Finding Dahinden. With a rather sloppy catch there. We got Mutter with the disc. Mutter looking for a reset. Finally Hinkel able to shake off his mark. And Baumgartner with a one-handed catch, not able to control the disc. And the Wizards get another chance at a hold.
Oh,
I
and
know there's
is
something. There's like a communication. I don't know. There's an injury. There's an injury call from Bowman. I don't know when it happened because it was on completely a different position of the field. Murray coming in for Bowman.
I think it happened some time ago.
Yes.
But the turnover probably will stand.
So this goes back to Reben.
I love that Hinkle Tarasson matchup as well.
Yes.
Two of them battling it out.
And Reben there with the long shot for Keller. Just in front of the end zone. Everybody streaking in. And Belaitis with the score for the Wizards, making it 9-9.
And these teams really grinding.
Absolutely. This was a bit of a longer point with a few turnovers, but in the end, the Wizards managed to hold.
There's always been one turnover in the last 3 points. No one got a clean hold. So the pressure, we might say the pressure is just increasing a little bit.
Absolutely.
No team really. I mean, this is an increasement in intensity for the late stages of the game, but no team really managing it yet to really clamp down on it, to determine themselves
And
the
also
winner.
to get a momentum going.
Yeah,
For them.
same thing. Yeah, this second half has been super clean so far.
Okay, get Kirchlin pulling for the Wizards. So being ready to receive. And Van Yushin picking up the disc. And who else to be his first choice of pass? Then Findrich. Van Yushin with the disc. Gardner forward shot, but overthrowing Findrich. So the Wizards getting a chance at maybe their first break of this half. We got Neville picking up the disc. Looking for Kirchlin. Nice inside shot there on the line. Kirchlin really giving, seeing many options. Now we got Murray with the disc. Great shot there to Lopez under tight pressure, but she's able to hold on to the disc. Good Pepe for the reset. Good communication, Neville picking up the disc. Looking for an option, finding Pepe. And we got Bordeaux with the catch and the break for the Wizards. 10-9.
We're all back on serve now. The Wizards won up on Solebang. And that was a well-needed break if you're a fan of the Wizards, and maybe a game-determining break for Solebang, and not in the good way.
Yes, well, we will see.
Of course, it's not over till it's over.
Absolutely.
And we'll get that replay of it. That throw just perfectly put into position.
Yes, and the receiver the defense just not able to jump high enough. It's like well positioned in the air by Neville.
Still got about 20 minutes on the game clock, so plenty of time for either team to get that title. And in the end, it is about the gold.
Yes. Yeah, yesterday we had this trophy sitting on our table. I hope they did not lose it overnight.
I saw it earlier.
Yeah, either team not having their name yet on their trophy.
Oh, really?
So will we premiere?
Interesting.
Baumgartner now with the disc. Finkel back to Baumgartner. finding his teammate for a reset. But also the Solebang movement getting a bit stagnant. Deep shot going up, but just a bit too far and too zippy there for Moritz Hinkel to run it down. He tried to put on the Tobo, but even the Tobo did not.
There wasn't a lot left in the tank for
Extra
Hinkel.
tank, yes. But it's also the disc was with the wind just being pushed down to the ground quickly. It was not waiting for him. So we got Murray now with the disc. Barb as the first option. I think there was some confusion about pick or not pick.
Yeah, there was a hand signal of a
Yeah.
pick in the stack for sure, but
It came from an offensive player, so.
it did, yeah.
But maybe it's also the names, because also with my name, sometimes when my team calls it, it sounds like they're calling pick. Yeah, great job there by Belaitis. Tight pressure from Baumgartner. Murray to Enrique, we got Terrason, and we got the deep shot coming to Belaitis. All about the reading.
The number
Baumgartner
8.
just with the better position.
And they're off so quickly on offense again. I love that.
Yes.
Super
Baumgartner.
important to do that.
Hinkel to Baumgartner. Oh. The Hinden. Hinkel there. And Paula Hinkel out on her own. Enrique is flying all over the place on defense for the Wizards. We get now Baumgartner back to Hinkel and to the Hinden, but we got a pick call.
Yeah, as a Hinden slash from one side to the other.
Yeah, through quite a group of players. Hinkel with the disc back to Baumgartner. Back to Hinkel. And another pick call.
Again on the Hinden.
I think he keeps kind of windshield wiping the end zone, and you have a stack in the middle.
Tiring out Murray.
Yes. Got Hinkel again. Going with the around. Great defense there, but he finds his brother, Simon Hinkel. And again back to Moritz Hinkel. And Baumgartner looking for the give-go options. And Baumgartner again with the disc. And Simon Hinkel on his own. And Solebang putting themselves on the board to make it 10-10.
Such an exciting match in that one. Such a grind over point as well against Solebang. This time the other line, but still working it so calmly in front of that end zone. No pressure, and they have no stress getting off those resets every single time and then looking for the perfect slash across the
From what
crazy
I can
cut.
tell, looks like the Wizards are calling for a timeout on the field, and I think it will take this time as well to show us some nice informational materials on our lovely sponsors. I'll see you in a bit.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
We are a group of Ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch,
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe. ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
fund
our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
And we are back live after that timeout. I do believe the Wizards took it.
Yes, they did.
They came so close to a break. a second one in a row, and probably rested some players to put them out there again.
Yeah, very likely. And Solebang out here with the fresh line. This time it's up to the experienced line to play some defense. Let's see how they fare. Ball just out of bounds. Denalia opting for Neville to pick up the disc.
The wind seems to be picking up a little bit again.
Yes, but I
It's
think
not going to change the way the players play.
absolutely.
You think?
I don't think so. Okay, you get Neville with the disc. Murray. Kashlin. Nice cutting there from the Wizards women. And now she's looking for options. Finding a dump. Paper back to Neville. And to Nalia. Now kind of the movement kind of slowing down from the Wizards. Bordeaux, great cut there. Looking for options. Oops. Like two players sneaking in, but I think Paper got hit in the face by the disc. I think he's calling an injury.
Indeed, an injury call, and don't know if that nose is actually bleeding or it just got hit a little bit.
Yeah, but we had two Wizards players at the same position with their defenders, so not making situation easier.
Yeah, even one pulled out at the last second, but it
So we
wasn't
got
enough.
Vanishon with the disc, and Fendrich doing what they've been doing all game long. Just giving and going until they see something they like to shoot forward. Again, trusty teammates there. Fendrich with the disc, turning around to Vanishon. Back to Fendrich. Faking the overhead throw. Really nice put there. Following play on the sideline. And back to Vanishon. And swing it to the other side. Great cut there by Carriazo. The Solebang player just opting to rather dump it back to Vanishon, trying to attack the end zone again from the center of the field. This time we get Fendrich in the reset space. And back to Vanishon, back to Fendrich. And now we're taking the other side of the end zone. Grobe and Carriazo are right in front of the end zone. Dumping it back to Fendrich. And the score for Solebang. So the experienced line managing to put in a break for Solebang. 11-10 in favor of Solebang.
Indeed, this one very much needed, and it seems like time and time again, whenever the Wizards have taken a timeout, Solebang actually profited from that.
Yeah.
It was twice now that Solebang broke after the Wizards had taken a timeout after scoring. One in the first half, and this one in the second half now.
Interesting statistic. But maybe because when they keep playing the people that played the point before, since kind of the group they're facing will have changed by a lot on the Solebang side, so maybe it's not necessarily beneficial for it.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, Murray with the disc.
Wizards back on O, Terrasson. Dumping back. And that disc, and a reset, just couldn't quite wrap his hands around it. And this is some turn of events. The Solebang side getting another chance of a break.
Absolutely.
A high release.
Baumgartner there with a cheeky throw to Mutter. And Baumgartner with the score for the for Solebang. A second break in a row.
The other Baumgartner, of course.
Yes.
Lynn with the high release put to Mutter, and then her brother Andri with the score. And that is 2 breaks in a row for Solebang. One line gets another break on the board each. Of course, they're playing together in one team, which just makes the score 12-10 in favor of Solebang in the late stages of that second half. Those scores also came super quickly, actually.
Yes, absolutely. So now in a quick succession now from Wizards having the nose up in front. We're back to Solebang leading 12-10.
And it does look like another timeout. So
yes, I think Wizards probably called the timeout there to stop the bleeding, because conceding 2 breaks in a row so quickly, one after the other. They need to talk about things going on.
And we'll also take a very quick break and be back with you after that timeout. And we are back live here after that timeout. A quick break with some words from our sponsors. Solebang up 2 breaks on Wizards. That happened very quickly.
Yeah, right after the Wizards scored a break of their own, and then Solebang responded with 2 breaks from their side. So the score currently 12-10 in favor of Solebang. Oh, great grab there by Köchlin in a tight pressure. Lots of players around her. And now Tenalia with the disc for the Wizards. Oh, great defense there by the Solebang player. Flying, seeing the disc coming in and just jumping into the air.
A bit too visionary from the Wizards player. After that great grab he had running down that disc, seeing the open player but not seeing the poach.
So we get Windrich with the disc.
Another pick all in the middle of the field. But that's what's happening when you play a vertical stack all the time.
Okay, this stays with Gardner. She finds Carrioso. And we got the battle of the 83s there. Oh, great shot there, but Fendrich just missing the catch by the tiniest of margins. We're streaking in hot, the disc coming in super hot as well.
He's gonna not feel good about that one tomorrow.
Yeah, he's very critical of himself. But I think that would have been a really hard catch to make. So Neville back with the disc. The Wizards probably happy about this turn of events, that they get another chance at that point. Disc now in Terrason's hands. Tenalia, Naville. Nice flow there for the moment for the Wizards. Back to Terrason. Naville. Köchlin striking deep. Tight pressure, but she manages to stay in bounds, scoring the much needed point for the Wizards, bringing us to 11-12.
Such a good put, redeeming himself as well. Tenalia.
Absolutely, from the errant throw that he threw before. And this offensive flow from the Wizard looked so good.
Indeed it did. Solebang trying to force it a little bit with the throw that wasn't quite there. That deep shot just fingertips away, but that's sometimes really enough. And such a speedy player.
Yes. Yes.
I know we're commentating, but I hate listening myself when talking.
We
Noah
always
telling
look
me I
funny
have
with
to. Yeah, Noah telling me I have to keep talking because I'm commentating. But if you look at me,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just waving around here.
Yeah.
Just
It's the deer in the headlight situation in this situation.
absolutely.
Yeah, but back to the players on the field. Also, Keshlin, she's kind of so fast. Like sometimes he gets underestimated. And, great offensive pressure there. Now the disc is now with Solebang again. Mutter now with the disc. Looking for his options. Hinkel, jump cutting. And a deep shot going up for Baumgartner and Belaitis. Great read there from Baumgartner for the catch. He kept his eyes on the disc all the time.
That was such a beautiful put from Hinkel. Going really low
Yes.
and wide and putting the disc into the perfect position for the wind to carry it down
Absolutely.
slowly.
You see this one, like the defender had to go look for the disc because he saw that the offensive player was looking for it. But of course, Baumgartner did not need this to do this because he had his eyes on the prize all the time, and just catching this disc to make it 13-10 in favor of Solebang. Now 13-11 in favor of Solebang. So they're maintaining their 2-point lead.
And it's getting really close to being over, that game. 2 minutes and a bit left on that game clock. And the Wizards are, the Solebang, of course, is up by 2 points.
Absolutely. So depending on who's scoring the next point and then how long it takes, we'll either face game to 15 or game to 14. Hey, but that's all in the Wizards' hand now, because they receive the pull from Solebang. Neville catching the pull, passing it to Nalia. Little give and go. Solebang defense is in position. Defense laying out. We have a player without a defense now, Pepe, with the disc. Bordeaux. High disc and a one-handed attempt at a grab. Gives the disc back to Solebang. We got Gardner with the disc, looking at her options. Pick call and the strike.
So I have agreed with most of the pick calls, but this one I was looking directly at, and he had no he had no way of he had no obstruction in the path through, just to slow him down because the speedy player just went out of position.
Recognition. Schmiedinger. And the deep shot going up for Schmiedinger, but Bordeaux kind of seeing this coming, he kind of kept his position in the deep space. And now the disc is back with the Wizards. We got a foul call on that defense. I think we got some choice words there, looking at the body language of the players.
You see that there is a bit of body contact, but it actually, from looking at the play, it looked like it jumped out of the hands of Pepe.
Yeah. And also, I think number 42, he already had position. It's not that he was moving very much into him.
Both players were moving into the same space where the disc was put, and it's a defensive positioning that is put rather well, but I don't... there's a contested foul. That is, I think, a good outcome, because I think you can see it from both perspectives.
Absolutely.
So the disc will stay with the Wizards.
Yes,
back to the thrower.
The disc. I actually have a poached player on the field. Let's see if Werno is able to see him. He's been waiting too long. But Neville was there for the reset. Keshlin again. Finalia. Good. Good footwork. Pepe. Really close to the line. Bordeaux and
That one was right into his breadbasket,
Yes.
as you said time and time again. And that might be one of the most frustrating things, to put a disc perfectly into space and then that disc being just bumped away.
Absolutely, but also for the receiver.
For everyone.
Yeah. I think he's putting himself under quite a lot of pressure because he had already the missed catch before.
But then a very good defense. And I
Yes.
think, so I know players do that, seeing only the negatives, but you also have to see the
Yes,
positives.
absolutely. Manishin there, give going with Fenrich and Gardner. And Fenrich. And swing to Van Yushen. They have such a beautiful flow between the two. It's like the one catch of the disc. And just as I'm saying this, I think the commentator's curse has moved over to me. Huh? Hey, the results again. Neville with the disc. He's looking for option. Nobody's coming back for him. Oh, a miscommunication there.
Those are the kinds of things that happen late in the game when when the heart is racing.
Yes. And we also, after all this focus on the game, just the tiredness is creeping in. A beautiful put there. Now we have Grope with the disc, looking for options. Can he get into Fenry's hand? And back to Grope. Van Yushen, and Van Yushen opting to call a timeout in the center of the field, not too far away from the sideline. I think gives the team time to refocus and also gives us time to go for a little breather.
Indeed. The time has also run out, so we'll face the business end of this point, and then the business end of the game after we've called our timeout. We are back live here. The business end, as I announced, approaching quickly, or has even approached, because time ran out during this point, which means Solebang, if they can get it now, it's a game to 15. If Wizards get the disc again and manage to score, it's a game to 14, as the score currently is 13-11 in favor of Solebang.
But at the moment, the disc is in Solebang's hand. Van Yushen with the disc, not too far away from the end zone. Pick called. A mistake.
And a communication about that.
I think they were just what was the stall. Van Yushen with the disc. I'm just realizing that they're playing with a Solebang disc.
That helped the Panthers before. Might help Solebang to get that title.
Van Yushen with the disc, still looking for Fenrich. And Gardner with the disc. Getting closer and closer to the end zone. Opting for Bit of a dump pass to Van Yushin. Finish. Van Yushin and finish again. But another pick was called.
Yeah, that was fancy.
Yes. But I think at this point, like, Finnish can just smile about it. I
Yeah.
think you have to just take it on the chin and say, okay, call what you're calling. One Yushin is like, okay, I don't think you had a mark. Everybody was moving away from me. I can do whatever I want, yeah. Okay. Goes to the end zone. Looking for options. Finds Schmiediger again for the score. 14-11, which means we have a game to 15.
Exactly. If Solebang score this one, they have managed to secure the title, and the Wizards, of course, have to go in on a 4-point run starting now.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it'll be too late.
I think that only all game they have been able to break Solebang twice in a row. Will they be able to do this 4 times in a row?
Not the way
We'll
they
have to see.
Not the way Solebang has been playing late in that second half. They got 3 breaks on them late in that stages. It's just, yeah, it seems like energy has run out a little bit.
Yes.
But
And
yeah, I
maybe
think
also that the Solebang players are gaining confidence.
maybe
Seeing, okay, where kind of the cracks are in the Wizards' armor, like where they can get through.
And some miscommunications, and that's something that happened on both sides quite a bit, was the resets
Yes.
not quite working out, and that is miscommunications late in the game, and the disc floating really towards us, and Murray
Oh,
preventing
savior!
safely preventing the sideline to.
Everybody celebrating her, and we were able to have a closer look at the disc, and it is indeed a celebration disc for the 30th anniversary of the Solebang Club.
Oh,
So it's one of the nice and shiny new discs.
does that mean something else? Maybe a new nice and shiny disc? Did they prepare?
Maybe, yeah. And then they get Rika with the shot, and the disc just being caught a bit by the wind and moved away. So we got Hinkle to Hinkle. So Solebang now with the chance to close out this game. Mutter. Mayer coming in. He's looking for options. Nice upline cut there by Baumgartner. Then Hinkle in the middle of the field. Again, resetting. And Enrique just baiting this pass, just waiting a little bit outside of Baumgartner's field of vision.
Yeah, that one just very good defense.
Absolutely. And he was just lurking, and even though he has a huge head of hair, he was made himself invisible to Baumgartner. Oh, nice save there by Keller. Enrique trying to get in there for the catch.
Good thing he didn't throw in
Yes.
himself.
Relitis now. Keller still in front of the end zone. Dumping it back to Enrique, and the pick is being called.
What a nice save. Enrique reacting so quickly to keep one of his hands underneath that disc. And red zone for the Wizards.
Oh, really good second effort there by Trachtenberg. And the score for Keller for the score, making it 12-14. The Wizards managing to hang in there by their teeth.
Such a close call there. Second effort grab, and that defense by Solebang was tight and clamping in, and now
It's defense time for the Wizards.
Time for the Wizards. 3 offensive possessions to start for Solebang, and we'll see how how they manage to chill and to win this game with style, maybe. Or if the Wizards can come back and claim the title for themselves.
Okay. We will see again the experience line for Solebang being brought onto the field. This line has been working very well for Solebang so far.
Indeed, I think we've said that before in the first half. I think the difference between those two lines just makes it so tough to guard them consistently. You can never know what to expect, really. Both of them can throw it deep and go the unders, but the composure and the players as individuals are different enough for it to be really hard.
Absolutely. So high pull. Again. Ooh, almost hitting the car.
Almost. That was really, really close.
When you should, okay, 3 meter line has to be respected. Bring it in.
So a brick.
To the brick point.
We haven't seen Wizards play zone defense in a
No,
bit.
it has been person defense all game through, and we got a shot to Schmiediger. Oh. See, there's a bit of a call there, I think. I think he says he probably couldn't jump because he's jumping over him.
We'll get a replay, a direct one here. That pass just beautifully hangs up, and there's definitely contact in the back there.
First try, second try.
Yeah, I think there is contact in the back, but did it really affect? Because he had 3 tries. I don't want to. I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
Yes, absolutely.
I think we can argue to.
I think the contest. Yeah. It's a contest.
And that's fine. You can argue both sides of this.
Absolutely. This goes back to Van Yushin. Let's see if he will try again, or he will show you something different.
He has this so solidly. It does seem like he's not even really moving, but just playing with a friend in the park.
Yeah.
Snapping that wrist and flies for
ever
70 meters.
I think they're like, okay, going back to the position where they were. Over Chad. Look back. This goes to Fenrich. Schmiediger. Fenrich again. And Van Yushin. Group really fast. Playing there. Ooh.
Such
great grab there by Van Yushin. A bit more contact than he would have wished for. Quick.
One could say that.
Yeah. I think there's some smiles. It was like, I think the Wizard play was very apologetic. Van Yushin again. The disc back to Fenrich. And Grubb. Fenrich and Grubb again. Just a really quick give and go. Grubb just shaking her head. It was like, I can't throw where you want to go. Good read there by Van Yushin. Good patience there by Solebang. And we're super close in front of the end zone. And there we are. This is the victory for Solebang. We have a new Swiss champion in the mixed division. Congratulations to Solebang. Their first appearance on the trophy in the mixed division. So congratulations for Solebang. And also congratulations for Wizard for such a great final and for the silver medal in the mixed division. They probably would have wished for the medal to be a different color, but then at the end of the game, the Solebang was just a little bit stronger and a little bit more consistent. Congratulations to both teams, and huge congratulations to Solebang for the win, for being the Swiss champions. And let's see how they fare next year.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Impressive stuff by both sides, really giving it their all. And in the end, Solebang just had a very good grinder at the end of it. It was just really impressive. The way they kept their composure, even with high stalls, with big pressure, and one or the other call, everything was solved nicely and in good spirits. And in the end, Solebang shows off that they're worth it, worth the medal, worth the Swiss Championship of 2023. Some claps and happiness, and we'll end this whole thing with match stats. The score is still 0-0. Not true. We've got 15 for Solebang, 12 for the Wizards, 5 breaks over 2. 21 over 18 turns. This is quite a lot, if I want to say that. Clean holds 4-5, so Wizards winning that statistics, but more break chances as well for Solebang. It's not a big margin, but it's enough.
Yeah, but you can see that almost like in break chances, difference is not high, but the Solebang just managed to kind of turn more of their break chances into breaks that they score as their own points, and this is what made the difference in the end in this game. And this is what made them the Swiss champions in the mixed division of 2023.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, for tuning in all weekend. Thank you Ulrike for being here with us. Thanks to Noah and Felix running the cameras behind the screen. For everyone, the organizers, congratulations Solebang, and thank you for watching. I've been Christina Obermeier, and I hope to see you again soon.
Drama. Hey, I'm starring in this drama. Baby, you know I'm not getting over you. Baby, you know I'm not getting over you. Hey, I'm starring in this drama. Drama because of you. Everybody dance, don't stop. I just need a minute to find out what I'm feeling, cause I'm about to go nuts. And my team is trying to say what's up. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Wanna do it again 3-4 times, cause it's better than a gene highway with young lean. I will never get enough. So what a nice surprise. You're all I ever had in mind. I'm happy in the sky, a big case of desire. I will never say goodbye. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ULTI.TV.
Red lights. If you wanna, you can call me mine.